Right now at 5, a Madison bicyclist dies after being hit on an early morning ride. What happened on a darkened street?
Also, Madison's controversial remapping of its bus routes may get council approval this evening. Our Naomi Coles will have a live report.
And number 12 is in Green Bay for mini camp, how he's trying to build a rapport with his new young receiving corps. You're watching News 3 Now at 5. The man who shot and killed a retired Juneau County judge is now dead as well.
Authorities say 56-year-old Douglas Udy was pronounced dead this morning. Officials confirmed over the weekend that he shot John Romer inside his home early Friday morning. When they entered the house, they found the retired judge dead, and Udy suffered from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Officials say he was in critical condition from that gunshot wound when he was transported to an area hospital where he was declared legally brain dead roughly a day after the shooting. His body remained on life support until this morning, so his organs could be donated.
It was a somber beginning to the start of Madison Bike Week this morning. The celebration dampened by a fatal crash that occurred just hours before. A bicyclist was hit and killed after a 42-year-old woman allegedly hit him with her vehicle on Mineral Point Road near South High Point just before dawn. The woman was arrested and faces charges of homicide by intoxicated use of a vehicle. The victim has not been identified, but police say he was in his mid-30s. For city officials who are looking to make Madison more accessible for bicyclists, the crash was a sign there's more work to be done.
The city of Madison and myself personally are committed to eliminating serious and fatal crashes on our streets through our Vision Zero initiative. We're committed to making streets safer for bikers and for everyone.
Although Madison has made strides, we have a long way to go. But I do want to acknowledge that things have gotten so much better in Madison in the last 25 years.
And the mayor pledged to take steps to make things safer for bicyclists in the city. Dozens of meetings, hundreds of complaints, thousands of surveys later, the city of Madison believes its new metro redesign maps are ready to go.
It's a question the city council may decide tonight. Our Naomi Coles has covered this issue from the very start and joins us now live with more. Naomi?
Susan, I'm on Rusk Avenue, and it is here on the south side that residents feel they've won one of their biggest battles. An amendment passed a subcommittee last night that keeps bus service right here where the first draft maps actually cut it out. And it's amendments like these that were greenlit for city council later tonight that make residents feel this could be a win.
I'm more positive than I have been for a while.
Amendment after amendment, fixing the biggest complaints we've heard over the past few months about the new bus route system coming to Madison next year. Remember this on the north side from March? This bus stop would disappear under the city's current plans, leaving residents at this complex with a long walk to their main grocery store.
It's frustrating that it's going to be much more difficult.
That got fixed with an amendment that added a route. Another fix adding this route to the south side, addressing a slew of other concerns about losing bus service in these communities.
The transit planners listened and included that, even though they didn't support it.
About a dozen other amendments addressing hundreds of other complaints around the city and adding $1 million to the original budget passed the Transportation Policy Board last night in a final move to the City Council for consideration.
We think we've answered a lot of the questions that are out there. And so we expect some of the same conversation tonight, but I think we're optimistic that things will pass.
A core concern, preserving equitable service for people of low income and people of color. The city has been blasted for not yet completing a federal equity analysis, but planners say it can't happen until the map is set.
It's not really a great planning tool. It's a checking tool. So we can't really do it until we know what plan we're doing. So it's kind of a chicken and the egg situation.
Heading into tonight's meeting, city planners say they are optimistic that they have the votes they need to get these maps through. A 6-week delay, some people have called for that. City planners say that would introduce a lot of problems, and it is not ruled out yet until, of course, the city makes their final decision. From here, the maps will go to that federal equity analysis that I mentioned next.
All right, Naomi, thank you. Some rain may be on its way. Let's get a look at your certified most accurate forecast meteorologist, Dana Fulton, joining us from the weather patio, and she's got the wrong kind of umbrella.
I know. This is the sun umbrella. My parasol useful today as we do have some sunny skies still for this evening. We've actually seen a few isolated showers pop up in parts of Rock and Greene County over the last hour. Those fizzling out pretty quickly, though. Right now, our Doppler track quiet and a sunny sky expected for us, at least for the next few hours. Off to the west, we're starting to watch those showers creep into the western edge of Iowa. That's what's going to be building in for us overnight as we look ahead to tomorrow. We still are abnormally dry in southern Wisconsin. A big step up from where we were at about 3 months ago. That rain we've had over the last few weeks certainly helping to chip away at that deficit, but still just a smidge dry for this time of year. High temperatures today in the mid to upper 70s throughout southern Wisconsin. A very seasonable afternoon, really pleasant outside with sunshine. As we look ahead to tomorrow, we'll have showers throughout the morning. Temperature-wise, it'll be a little cooler outside, but we'll take a closer look at what's ahead with this rain chance, timing it out for us in just a few minutes.
All right, Dana, thank you. A close 4-3 decision on the state Supreme Court has placed swing Justice Brian Hagedorn in the spotlight again.
He sided with liberals in a pandemic-era decision, as political reporter Will Keneally explains. Will?
So today's ruling decides whether the state can release the names of businesses with a certain number of people testing positive for COVID. It was a technical ruling, but short answer is yes, the state can release the names of those businesses. The liberal majority ruled that they could not block the release of the information under the state's open records law. But conservatives on the bench argued that leaves the door open to divulging other sensitive medical data.
I think they have an argument that this certainly opens the door to further use of records and privacy issues. We'll just have to see how future courts interpret that. They don't necessarily have to go down that road, but they might.
Liberals on the court were joined by swing Justice Brian Hagedorn, who's drawn the ire of conservatives who wanted him to be a more reliable vote on the bench for them. This comes as a conservative seat will be on the ballot next April, in less than a year. This also comes as the U.S. Supreme Court is set to rule on abortion, injecting more politics into the judicial branch. We'll have more on what that means for the politics of the court coming up at 6.
Will, thank you. Both the House and Senate are pushing forward separately now on gun control legislation. Congressional Democrats gathered with gun violence victims, including former colleague Gabby Giffords on the National Mall. They plan to vote tomorrow on a package aligned with President Biden's calls for universal background checks and raising the minimum age a person can legally purchase an assault rifle to 21. Uvalde, Texas native actor Matthew McConaughey came to the White House after talking gun reform with lawmakers.
We are in a window of opportunity right now that we have not been in before. A window where it seems like real change can happen.
Now, tomorrow, a House panel will hear more testimony from a survivor and victims' family members from the recent shootings in Uvalde and Buffalo.
FDA advisors support authorizing the Novavax coronavirus vaccine for emergency use in adults. Novavax shot is a protein vaccine similar to traditional vaccines used for hepatitis B and shingles. The vaccine uses a protein that is mass-produced in the lab, unlike the Pfizer and Moderna shots, which teach the body to make the protein. Novavax officials say it's achieved 90% efficacy in trials in the U.S. and Mexico.
Anything we can do to get people more comfortable to be able to accept these potentially life-saving medical products is something that we feel we are compelled to do.
Although the FDA raised concerns the vaccine was the cause of several cases of heart inflammation, a problem also reported with other COVID vaccines, Novavax says its shot comes with few side effects.
New research shows menthol cigarettes may increase teen smoking. This research comes as the FDA asked the public to weigh in on its proposed ban on those cigarettes. They found that menthol cigarettes could cause 12 to 17-year-olds to smoke more frequently and become more dependent on nicotine. Their research shows that when young people use menthol cigarettes, they smoke almost 3 more days a month compared to those who smoke non-menthol cigarettes. Teenagers smoking menthols also have an almost 40% higher risk of becoming a frequent smoker and an 8% higher nicotine dependency. When young people switched to unflavored cigarettes, they smoked almost 4 days fewer a month, and their risk for becoming frequent smokers was cut almost in half, and their nicotine dependency rate also dropped. Now, researchers looked at 1,000 teens from 2013 to 2019, they found the number of 12 to 17-year-old cigarette smokers who use menthol has risen now to 56%. The FDA's goal with the ban is to keep menthol cigarettes away from young people since they are more attracted to those flavored cigarettes. 2,000
babies are born each year in Wisconsin with a birth defect. That's about 3% of all births. UW Health is now offering a fetal diagnosis and treatment center that consolidates care from specialists in many fields, offering diagnosis and counseling as well as surgery before or after the baby is born.
I think that families have been really reassured to know that they have access to all of these specialists under one roof and that we specifically tailor care to their fetus, that we're all here for them.
I can't even put words to it. Just knowing that they have the knowledge to do what they are doing and to help in any way possible and to give me and my husband all the information, like that is, I mean, I can't even put a word to it.
Doctors at the center can now perform surgeries on babies still in the womb, something they couldn't do 20 to 30 years ago.
Verona residents now have a safe space for exchanges. Police officials said they had noticed an increase in child custody and online purchase exchanges in the parking lot outside City Hall. Now, in response, a portion of that lot that is well monitored by cameras has been designated as a safe exchange zone. The zone is highly visible from the police department building. The green and gold hitting the practice field. The Packers getting their mandatory mini camp underway, and that includes number 12, Aaron Rodgers. An important week for the NFL's reigning MVP to build some chemistry with his young receiving core, including second-round pick Christian Watson. The Packers have another open mini camp session tomorrow. They'll wrap up with a closed session on Thursday. The team will hold another set of organized team activities next week. Green Bay's preseason starts in San Francisco August 12th. Regular season begins September 11th in Minnesota when the Packers visit the Vikings. And coming up next, how much are you tipping your restaurant servers? Apparently not everyone is tipping as much as they should.
And how a bill signed by the president will help veterans get better health care. And then coming up tonight at 6, the search continues for some residents of a Baraboo Zoo who escaped overnight. We'll tell you what happened at 6.
And the markets stay in positive territory today. The Dow up 264 points. The NASDAQ jumps 114. The S&P adds 39.25. We'll be right back.
As you remodel, don't toss your cabinets and appliances. Donate to Habitat Restore. Give your items a second life while proceeds build Habitat for Humanity homes. Donate today. Habitat Restore, Dane County.
It's dangerous up here, and it's no fun shopping around for a reputable contractor.
I've built my company on the promise to treat our customers like we would our own family. That means an honest, no-pressure sales experience, expert craftsmanship, and a lifetime guarantee of our work.
We know Gutter Shutter is the best system for you and your home, and we'd love to show you how it can keep you safe and off that ladder forever. So call us or visit us online to set up your free estimate, and we can show you what Gutter Shutter and the Larson Home Experience is all about.
We're not just massage envy. We're also facials that get your skin glowing envy. We're talking, dang girl, you look good kind of envy.
All right, tell me your secret and lunch is on me.
Impress all your coworkers envy.
I bet she's on that Himalayan pepper cleanse.
How does she do it envy?
So what's going on with this?
That's because a regular massage envy facial routine is an amazing way to look and feel better. For that, I still got it going on kind of a feeling.
Must be good genes.
Massage envy facials, where better begins.
Why is the water park capital of the world always a good time? There's always something fun this way, that way, and every which way. Go to WISC-TV.com and plan your trip today.
McGann Furniture in downtown Baraboo should probably be called McGann Furniture and Flooring because we're the area's oldest and most experienced floor covering store. Our friendly staff will explain the many types of flooring available, answer questions, and make suggestions so you can choose what's best for your home and lifestyle. We always offer free in-home measurements and estimates and use the finest installers in the entire area. And remember, at McGann's, we don't inflate prices only to mark them down for a sale. Stop in today and discover the difference. You'll be glad you did. McGann Furniture, downtown Baraboo.
Impatience is a virtue. When you know what you want,
Waiting isn't an option.
New Balance Madison, we got now.
Trust the First Warn Weather Team for your most accurate forecast.
Another narrow decision by the Wisconsin Supreme Court puts pressure on the swing justice. How will an open seat impact the current court? And racial disparities in Wisconsin were highlighted in a pandemic assistance report. We have the number tonight at 6. We're hitting the greens for the Geo's Garden Golf Classic. Join News 3 Now June 13th at Hawks Landing Golf Course. Proceeds help bring vital respite services to area special needs families. Register now at geosgarden.org.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Welcome back. The United States wins a legal battle to seize a Russian-owned super yacht in Fiji, and they wasted no time in taking command of this $325 million super yacht, the Amadea, and sailing it away from the South Pacific nation. The Fiji Supreme Court ruling represented a significant victory for the U.S. as it does encounter some obstacles in its attempts to seize the assets of Russian oligarchs all around the world. President Biden signed several bipartisan bills into law today that improve health care for our veterans.
As Natalie Brand explains, one of the new laws expands access to breast cancer screenings and is named after a veteran who recently passed away.
Morning. CBS News spoke with Marine veteran Dr. Kate Hendricks Thomas less than 6 months before she lost her battle with stage 4 breast cancer, leaving behind her young son Matthew and her husband Shane.
The radiologist said it looked like I'd been dipped in something.
Hendricks Thomas learned of her diagnosis at age 38, more than a decade after returning home from Iraq, where she was exposed to toxic burn pits on base. Fellow Marine veteran Mindy Byer has been closely tracking legislation named in her friend's honor, requiring the Department of Veterans Affairs to provide mammograms for those who served near burn pits or had other toxic exposures, regardless of symptoms, age, or family history.
We hope that the message is getting out to veterans. If you have been serving, even if you weren't around burn pits, there's a possibility you're around some sort of toxic exposure. Please go earlier. Please check yourself out.
The legislation is one of 9 bills for veterans the president signed into law Tuesday.
Because veterans are the backbone, the spine of who we are as a country. We owe them. We owe them big.
This signing ceremony comes with pressure on Capitol Hill to still pass legislation to help an estimated 3.5 million veterans exposed to toxins in more recent conflicts. It took Hendricks Thomas 3 years to get her claim approved after it was initially denied.
Kate was very proud to serve her country, and I think that her message would always be fight for your country, but then fight for each other when you get back.
It's a message advocates hope senators hear when they take a final vote on burn pit legislation expected later this week. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Washington.
If the bill named Honoring Our Pact passes in the Senate, it is expected to get a final vote in the House.
A new survey on tipping. Instead of becoming better tippers during the pandemic, it seems most people are tipping less. According to creditcards.com, the number of people who say they always tip their server at a restaurant has actually gone down by 4% since 2019. At the same time, the number of people who say they always tip their rideshare or taxi drivers has dropped by 6%. Tips for food delivery people are also down by 6%.
Well, we need to leave meteorologist Dana Fulton a big tip because it's a great weather day today.
Well, that's neato. Thanks, guys. I'll take it. I'll take it. Or just some coffee. I'll also take some coffee. It's a great substitute there. So look ahead to tomorrow, though. Things get a little soggier outside. We're expecting rain for Wednesday and also some cooler temperatures. Highs will pull back just a bit for us for the middle of the week. The good news, we move right back into a sunny pattern for our Thursday. The sunshine expected to return for Thursday before, you guessed it, the rain chance builds in on Friday. But by next week, if you were looking for a warmer trend, that's really expected to build in for us for the middle of next week. High pressure keeping things pretty quiet right now. Our next rain chance still well off to the southwest. This is what's going to drag in showers tomorrow throughout much of the Midwest. We'll be on the very northern edge of that chance, so we'll have scattered showers and thunderstorms for us. The area right now where we're seeing the back edge of that low pressure already dealing with some strong thunderstorms passing through parts of eastern Colorado and Nebraska and the south in South Dakota. Right now seeing severe thunderstorm watches through this evening really lines up with our severe weather outlook for today, and that's that's usually why we like to show these maps, because it gives us a good indicator of areas where we're keeping an eye on things. So we look ahead to tomorrow. Again, we have a chance for showers and thunderstorms here in Wisconsin, but the severe chance really pulling further to the south for us for Wednesday. Overall tomorrow, plan on some rain building through. Overnight, the cloud coverage will build in. We'll have scattered showers by daybreak on Wednesday. We'll have scattered showers and thunderstorms throughout the morning, and possibly a few rain showers left over in the afternoon, though most of it is really trending in the morning. High temperatures will be in the mid to upper 60s for us on Wednesday. For Thursday, we're back to sunshine. High temperatures in the afternoon expected to climb up a bit more back to the mid 70s, so a pretty seasonable afternoon for us on Thursday. Rainfall totals by the end of the day tomorrow landing at about an inch. Does look like we could have some heavier rain at times tomorrow morning. Usually things slow down on the road when we have rain coming down, so I would go ahead and plan on your morning commute tomorrow, taking just a smidge longer than usual. For tomorrow, high temperatures again pulling back a bit in the upper 60s with scattered showers and thunderstorms mainly in the morning, but certainly not ruling out the chance to have any of those showers linger into the afternoon. Our breeze coming in from the south-southwest about 6 to 12 miles per hour. So we have showers and thunderstorms on Wednesday, but then we're back to sunshine on Thursday. Thursday will be quite seasonable with highs in the mid 70s. Another chance for showers and storms will build in for us on Friday with highs on Friday in the mid to low 70s. Saturday and Sunday right now look mostly dry. Should be a really nice weekend. High temperatures in the mid 70s and overnight lows will be in the middle 50s. We'll have a few more rain chances building in for the start of next week. Notice we'll have the chance for showers for Monday and Tuesday, and then that warming trend really kicks off, carrying us through the middle of the week, even into the back half of the week. We'll have sunshine, but we'll also have high temperatures, about 10 degrees above average in the mid 80s. Heat index readings starting to climb a bit closer to 90. As far as traffic is concerned right now, a little bit of good news, no accidents popping up, but the Beltline going a little slow for us, likely due to construction and just the evening commute traffic. We're slow eastbound, westbound things slow down a little bit as you get closer to Fish Hatchery Road. Middleton doesn't look bad, but downtown Madison, the usual slow and go spots expected for us. North and southbound along the interstate for Rock County and Dane County, all green for us this evening, which is good news. That's what we like to see popping up on the traffic map. From the Beltline to Janesville, 25 minutes, 16 minutes to get from Middleton to Sauk City, and downtown to Sunbury, currently sitting at 18 minutes for us this evening. That's a quick look at traffic.
Dana, thank you. Next, adventures from Europe. Wine pulled from the depths off the Spanish coast. That's next at 5.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Refresh your home's exterior with 11% off everything now at Menards. Reveal the true beauty of wood with Pittsburgh Paramount Advanced Stain and Sealant in 1. It provides enhanced UV resistance and waterproofing protection. A gallon is $34.98 after 11% rebate. Add a stunning accent to your home with Novix siding panels. They replicate the natural beauty of stone and they're easy to install. Just $345 a square foot after 11% rebate. Now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards. As of 2022, TSR Concrete Coatings has coated nearly 11 million square feet of concrete, and we've completed over 15,000 jobs. If we haven't met yet, I'm Joey with TSR Concrete Coatings, and here we transform your old, cracked garage floor from this to this in just one day. We don't just coat over your old concrete. We grind it down, apply our base coat and chip, and then seal it with our own proprietary sealant that will never chip or peel. And our floors are ridiculously easy to clean. All of our coatings are covered by our exclusive lifetime warranty, and we have our own in-house team ready to answer any questions you may have before and after your install. To learn more or get your new floor, visit the website or call us at the number shown below today. One day floor.
Trust your feet to Morgan's shoes.
Birkenstock, a trusted name you've come to know, is back in stock. Birkenstock is footwear built for adventure, all-day play, and even an effortless wedge. A new heel with the same great feel. With nearly 250 years in the fine art of shoemaking, choosing Birkenstock means choosing the best in quality, comfort, and craftsmanship.
Comfort with style. Trust your feet to Morgan Shoes.
Morgan Shoes, Hilldale.
Now
like an eagle protects his head.
We all need a rock we can rely on to be strong, to overcome anything. To be unstoppable. That's why millions rely on the strength and financial guidance of Prudential to achieve their dreams. Who's your rock?
As summer approaches, is your house ready? Over 7 out of 10 homes are poorly insulated. Is yours? Here are some of the signs. Is your house too cold in the winter? Is it too hot in the summer? Does your furnace and AC run almost non-stop? Do you have different temperatures in different rooms? Are your energy bills too high? You don't need a new home. You need better insulation. And right now, when we foam your walls, we'll insulate your attic for free.
USA Insulation.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Next on News 3 Now at 5, a little wine tasting in northern Spain.
But not just normal wine tasting. American visitors there are sipping on samples pulled from the deep. Ian Lee has the story.
There's sunken treasure in these waters, put there on purpose. Yes, dive deep below the surface off the Spanish coast, and you'll discover wine.
We are very proud of that.
Borja Saracho got the idea from wine discovered in old shipwrecks. Now his one-of-a-kind winery ages thousands of bottles under the sea. White wines are submerged for around 6 months, while reds for about a year. The flow of a nearby river helps keep temperatures cool in this dark corner of the Atlantic. Salty waters help produce some unusual flavors and colors too.
The red wines turns to a more violet color, and the white wines turns to a more green color.
Researchers found the wine is chemically different to that aged on land.
The taste is just absolutely unique. It's not sweet, but at the same time, it's not bitter.
Alan and his family from Florida are in Spain for a bit of sun, sea, and sunken sampling.
You will never tour another vineyard underwater. You'll never be able to go out on a boat ride at a winery.
While toasting this taste of the sea. Ian Lee, CBS News.
Apparently the fish like the winery too. The cages of wine created an artificial reef where marine biologists monitor more than 100 fish and plant species.
And stay with us. We'll have a final check of your First Warn forecast in just a moment.
You're watching Madison's fastest growing newscast. News 3 Now at 5.
When cleaning your air ducts, it's important to clean the entire system. An air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer removes pounds of trapped dirt, dust, and allergens from your home completely. Call today for a free inspection.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Have you ever experienced this view? Hi, Andrew Larson here. With Gutter Shutter, you'll never have to experience it again. Please give up this dangerous chore and protect your home's foundation with Gutter Shutter, the strongest, most durable, maintenance-free gutter on the market. Over the past 15 years, my team has installed thousands of maintenance-free gutter systems across South Central Wisconsin. We'd love to come out and show you what Gutter Shutter can do for you and your home, but most importantly, keep you safe and off that ladder. So call today for a free estimate.
Before treating your chronic migraine, 15 or more headache days a month, each lasting 4 hours or more, you're not the only one with questions about Botox. Botox prevents headaches in adults with chronic migraine before they even start, with about 10 minutes of treatment once every 3 months. So ask your doctor if Botox is right for you, and if a sample is available.
Effects of Botox may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness can be signs of a life-threatening condition. Side effects may include allergic reactions, neck and injection site pain, fatigue, and headache. Don't receive Botox if there's a skin infection. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions, and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects.
In a survey, 92% of current users said they wish they talked to their doctor and started Botox sooner. Plus, right now, you may pay $0 for Botox. Learn how AbbVie could help you save on Botox.
When my family opened the first Culver's in Sauk City, Wisconsin, you know what we did? We gave it our all. making sure everyone felt welcome. Sharing our favorite foods from around the state, like butter burgers and fresh frozen custard. Greeting every guest with all our heart, crafting each meal with care. Believing a smile makes everything taste better. And it's a tradition we bring with us yet today, from our hometown to yours. Welcome to Delicious.
When President Trump called for a southern border wall, I didn't just agree. I built him a prototype.
Tim Michels, endorsed by President Trump.
Now, instead of building the wall, Joe Biden's rolling out the red carpet for illegal immigrants. Totally, completely, utterly incompetent.
Conservative Tim Michels, endorsed by President Trump.
For illegals, no driver's license, no benefits, no tuition. There's nothing racist about enforcing our laws. And when I'm governor, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
The Stanley Steamer started with one man, a van, and a whole lot of carpet. We've been innovating for a long time. Stanley Steamer now goes beyond carpet. Schedule a cleaning today.
Yeah, we have got a packed broadcast for you tonight. Matthew McConaughey pleads for real change and responsible gun control measures from the White House podium, and the heartbreaking item that he brought to remember one of the slain students at the school. Plus, gas prices hit $5 a gallon in 13 states. The surprising news you can use about how you can save money at the pump. And we're going to end tonight with a heartwarming story of how one teen is coming to the rescue of pets and their senior companions. That's all tonight here on the CBS Evening News.
And Dana is back with one final check of the forecast.
We're expecting the rain to return tomorrow, unfortunately. It's been a really nice sunny day for us for most of southern Wisconsin. Scattered showers building in for our Wednesday with some thunderstorms, especially early in the day. We're back to sunshine on Thursday, Friday, more rain. Saturday and Sunday look nice and dry. And then next week, temperatures will climb right back up to the 80s. We'll be in the mid to low 80s through the middle of the week, with those overnight lows expected to climb up into the mid 60s.
All right, Dana, thank you. We're back in 30 minutes for News 3 Now at 6. Stay tuned now for the CBS Evening News.